Hey everybody, it's Grant, and today we are talking about how my portfolio not only hit $1 million, but it literally blew it away. The last update on my portfolio, we were at $955,000, which by itself is a huge accomplishment. But now that the Dow has nearly reached $33,000, my portfolio is now at a very exciting $1,365,000. And all of that overwhelming success is due to companies like CCL, Carnival Cruise Line, SSL, Sasol, and RCL, Royal Cruise Line. Those stocks have literally made my portfolio skyrocket to new heights. And that's even $1.3 million, including a loss of $109,000 with SPXU. That is an S&P 500 short. I strongly advise you not to buy it. If you can't, see why. And after all that being said, my portfolio is now up $657,749. These are extremely crazy times for my portfolio, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And I'm going to share it all with you. And all this growth has the stock market and other commodities going crazy. For instance, I don't know if you've seen these before, but the first time I'll ever point to them, these are some silver bars. They're called kilos, and some of them are actually very vintage. It doesn't necessarily add to the value, but it makes it really fun, and I collect them. Right now, it is nearly impossible to get these, and somebody commented the other day, I'm missing two. I agree with you, I'm looking for them, but I only buy coins, kilos, and then the big bars you see behind me. Another epic market mover is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now soared into outer space, largely to do with Tesla and SpaceX CEO, see what it did there, to now 61,000 per. It's really interesting to watch Bitcoin go, and I don't personally own any crypto yet, but I'm definitely looking at it, and I've been watching it for a while. So we'll see that in the portfolio very soon. Also, another crazy thing is after all of this amazing growth that we have had in the economy, this is pushing experts to think that we're going to have a pullback or a flat market coming very soon. I will say this about all the experts, not that they are wrong, not that their thought processes haven't been proven time and time again, but they've also been wrong about 18 times to every one right. So if you say the market's going to fall every single year, eventually the market falls and you're right, and no one remembers all the times that you were wrong. So I would say consistently stay investing and keep pushing, especially since we have the stimulus package coming out worth the $1,400, and a poll shows that most Americans actually want to invest that money versus spend it on a TV at Walmart. And before we get into my actual portfolio, congratulations once again to all of our recent winners. We've got Daniel San, our $1,000 winner. We have our AKA Ghost Cats, and if anybody knows where Ghost Cats is, please have them comment so I can give them all of those epic cards that me and Graham are giving to you. And then also, if you haven't seen it, our last video was the Mr. Beast reaction to giving everything away from $1, link in the description below. And we still have a lot of people waiting to claim their prizes there. So once again, AKA Ghost Cats, I'm looking for you. And with that being said, let's go inside the computer and see how we've been doing. So now that we are in my computer, as you can see, my net account value is $1,365,511. And let's not forget about those 49 cents. Also, you can see I have an unrealized gain of $501,317. And then today's gain was really cool to watch, $26,620.37. Now keep in mind, investing is not an everyday win. I have had $40,000 losses, $40,000 gains, $300 losses, $3,000 gains. It's all over the map, but just stay consistent, keep investing, and hope that all of your research pays off for you, because you never know what's going to happen. But investing in individual stocks can be risky, but it really pays off over the long haul if it all works out. If you are worried about investing in individual stocks, you can always do mutual funds that track the S&P 500. I also very much enjoy those. But as I've said in other videos, this is my Super Bowl. And all that means is I am going to make sure I maximize this time. So when you go back to this unrealized gain, when you add back the, let's see, total gain, when you add back the 109,000, now these are all still in there as well, but these are a combination of stocks that I still believe in, all these other things. I'm not going to sell this one. Sadly, I understand the thought of taking that $42,500 and putting it back in the market, but I'm going to wait till the next recession or great pullback for all these experts are predicting, and then this one will balance itself out as it's done all in the past. Just don't buy it. Right here, just go ahead and put a do not buy right there. Do not buy. But after you add that back to the $501,000 plus the $47,000 I made last year, you are going to have a total of $657,750 up in the market total gain, which is super awesome. And so another thing I'd like to draw your attention to is margin purchasing power. Okay, $1.349 million, so $1.35 million in margin purchasing power. This is money that if I was to buy into the stock market, I would start owing interest on it. If you watch Meet Kevin, he does this, and I would say stay away from it within all cost, especially if you are new. I've seen a lot of people go bankrupt over margins. And it's like having a credit card. If you can't control yourself, don't have one. If your balance is always maxed out and you can't keep paying them down without paying them off, you shouldn't have one. You should pay your credit cards off every single month. The only time I don't do that is when I'm trying to elevate cash flow in my business and I leave a little bit of a balance. So definitely watch out for that. Okay, so now I'm going to go this way. That's what we're going to do. Okay, normally I'd go over quantity of stocks, so this time we're not going to do it that way. All right, so as you can see, Carnival Cruise Line, or CCL, I have 7,000 shares, and it is performing tremendously, and I am at $92,500. And here's the thing, Carnival's 52-week high, when I had bought it, was like 50 some odd dollars, $57. Let's see if it'll still show us. No, now it shows the 29 bucks because it's been down so long. But yeah, so Carnival Cruise Line's stock prices before the 52-week high became, which is a whole year, became what we're dealing with now in the pullback, it was like 50 some odd dollars. So that is tremendous. Sasol, SSL. I'm very interested to see what Sasol is going to do. They got rid of some bad debt and a project that was underperforming. It's now at $15.33. I've got 9,000 shares of it, and we're up 88 grand. I say we, maybe I got some personalities in my head, but I am up, and several of my friends. So you know what? We are up. Once again, just guy on YouTube, not telling you to buy these things. Do these videos for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer done. Royal Cruise Line. But I feel like if I show you what I'm doing, you can better invest your money, and that is what this channel is all about. Royal Cruise Line is at $90 a share. It was over $150 a share when I first purchased it, and I paid $31.85, which is an amazing price paid, and I am up 64,000 only on 1,100 shares, which is really cool. Look at those! Look at that return, 183%. I am extremely happy with that. That's awesome. Gush, G-U-S-H, $87.48. It had a little tick back yesterday. I have 1,000 shares of it. Its 52-week high is $1,900. And before I get any comments in the bottom in the video, that when you have a stock reverse split or split, it does affect the 52-week high. So whatever you're thinking, let me show you. It's actually probably going to be like 50 bucks. Yeah, 90 bucks. So it's dropping ever so slightly. Let's go to a 1 year. Let's see. Nope, I forget. It's been too long. Let's go to a 5 year, look like $15,000. And then let's go to, we're in 19. Yeah, so here's 1,200 bucks right here and 19 in September. So, and then of course it plummeted to $37 and lower. So pretty interesting there. All right, so I'm gonna go through the rest of these a little faster because we've got all of our wins up top. But Gush, I am up $56,000, and most of that has happened very recently. And like I said, now it's at 87 bucks, which shows you the heights of the 52-week high because it's been so low. 1,000 shares of it, and I paid $31.29. Oxy, OXY, $30 a share is where it's at now. I have 2,500 shares, and I'm up 45 grand, which is a 142% return. Norwegian Cruise Line. I love Norwegian. One of my favorite stocks. It's at $30. I bought it at 11. I have 2,000 shares of it, only if I did that with Carnival, and I'm up nearly 40 grand there with a 177% return. Delta Airlines. I've bought and sold Delta several times. That contributes to about the 50,000, 47,000 that I had before. I've got 1,500 shares. I paid $27 this time for it, but at one point I think I owned it for like $17, and I sold it like a goober. That's another thing. I'm a hoarder of objects. I'm a hoarder of investments because when I sell them, they end up going up even higher. So, you know, buy and hold is proven, and it's the best way to do it, and just keep investing over time. I'm at 33,700, which is almost 83% right here, which is super. TEL, oh goodness. TEL has been a rough relationship for me. For a month, I was down on TEL for 10,000, 12,000, 5,000. And TEL was just so stressful. But I still bought. I believed in it. I'm pretty familiar with who they are. And I feel like they're still going to go way higher. So anyway, TEL, $2.79. I own it for $1.16. And I have 19,000 shares. One of my biggest investments as far as individual shares. And I am up 140%, $30,000. But a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, it was in the $50,000 up range, which was really cool to see. So we'll see what that stock has in store for us. XOM, so this is ExxonMobil, $61 a share. I have 1,272, and I'm up 28 grand. Love it. Let's go through these a little faster. MGM. Oh, MGM. So I had owned Penn. I only owned 300 shares of Penn. Very sad that I sold it because I would have been up 100 grand if I'd had 1,000 shares of Penn. But me and Kayla decided to go with MGM, Golden Nugget. And then I sold Penn because I still only had 300 shares, and we just assumed I would put more investing in the others. That was a mistake. All right, but still, regardless, $25,000 up, 184%, very happy. Cinemark, they're about to start doing movies again. I mean, they're already doing it. You can rent a theater for like $100 right now. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's a pro tip. We've done it twice. You can social distance. You can watch it by yourself. If you want to have a $100 movie, maybe don't do that, but it's really interesting. And I'm up 23,000 bucks there. Disney has gone crazy, but when I bought Disney originally, I bought it for $87 a share, as you can see here, and I did not think that was too shabby of a 52-week low, because it's like 76 bucks 52-week low. And anyway, now it's at $197 a share. I'm up 22 grand, which is 126%, but I don't think Disney has even gotten started yet, especially when you factor in Disney Plus, and they just opened back up a few months ago. So I think big things are coming there. United Airlines, bought and sold it several times, $56 a share. I own it for 34. Got 1,000 shares of it, up 21 grand, very exciting. Golden Nugget, I believe in Tillman Fertitta. He's going through a lot. He's going public with his entire company. But here's Golden Nugget in general, 1,000 shares, $7.40 is where I own it. It's at 29 freaking dollars. Getting excited. That's why I say that F word, because it's family channel. And I'm up $21,592.79. That's a 291% increase. Super cool. Wells Fargo, $39, up 16. SNDL, oh, another just bad relationship. SNDL that's been my bestest friend. I love SNDL, but a lot of Wall Street Bets, a lot of other companies and pages are toying with it. So it was up $2 and not up, but it was up to $2 and 50 cents, 30 cents. And then it's come back down. I was up 30 grand at the time. I really sold it because now I'm at $7,749 and I own 25,000 shares. Yeah, I just bought in more. I've been buying in the dips. And I took a couple screenshots. Maybe I'll include them if I can find them in my phone. I should have bought with you guys on here, but it's hard to find time to make these videos. All right, so I'm going to start skipping some of these, but you got Hexio, HEXO. It is a cannabis stock, 5600, as well as SNDL is that BP 6200. American Airlines was a bet. It's 2700. This is something Oxy gave me. I didn't have to pay for this. I'm up 1800 bucks. Very nice. XSPA. This has been the worst relationship because I was up at 400% at one point and now it's dropped. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs. They are going absolutely crazy. We have an appointment here at the house today. GME. I drank the Kool-Aid on AMC and GME, and I just bought GME just to see if it goes to the moon. To the moon. I have no doubt that it's been fun watching those investments, and I do not own it for 40 bucks. I should have bought in the dip, but I decided to buy it at the peak, just trying to help it out. Just I'm here for the cause. Also, RBLX, that just came out. I'm down a little bit, but Reblox is, make sure I'm saying it right. Now you can hear the dogs. Yeah, Roblox. I can't say it right, but Roblox is one of my newest investments, and my dogs are going so crazy. Somebody's here. So good news is I have a bunch of alarms going off downstairs, and that's called dogs. SPXU. So basically when I was younger, I put $7,000 in the market, grew it to 45 grand. I've always had a knack for business. I'm telling you, this is just, I was selling cars, making money, and I invested in the stock market because my brothers were doing it, right? That's just monkey see, monkey do, and I went after it. Raised that money to 45 grand, and I only bought two stocks, Bank of America and SPXU. And what ended up happening was I ended up buying SPXU, kind of like that gambler on the table, you know, one more bet. I just want to hit green one more time before I head to the house. One more win from the house. I mean, one more, that's what happens though. One more win to me, and the house always wins. And that was in 2008. The market corrected, and I lost 45 grand that I had built it to. And I thought that I was smart enough to buy it this time, and I wasn't. And I am holding it for the reason is because I can afford to. Okay, for those of you that'll give me advice in the comments, I do appreciate that. I'm not saying that I'm disagreeing with your advice. I'm just saying that I will hold it until it makes money or breaks even, and I will have my 109,000 back. All right, so after all that being said, here you have at the bottoms again, you've got the $501,000 of winnings, plus that is including all of those losses. And you got a total of that $1.365 million. And I don't think we're stopping there. Now, here's another thing we're going to start doing on the channel, and I've been waiting to do it. The time is now. In the event that you get your first rental, in the event that, you know, you invest your first $100, whatever you want it to be, whatever's huge to you, that's called becoming a financial super saiyan. Yep. I'm a nerd. You know it. You see it. And this is the first time I'm going to do this. And I can't do it the way I've envisioned. We're trying to get it. Just wait in the future. You stay on this channel and watch it grow. Watch you guys and all the positivity that you guys do. We are going to be the most positive force on the internet. You guys are so amazing. I absolutely love all the support. And you're so incredibly positive. It doesn't mean you have to agree with me. It just means that you don't have to curse and be negative and drag down the community because you're unhappy with something in your life. Come to this community to get picked up in your life. But this is the first time I'm going to do this. $1.3 million, up over $650,000. This is the first time. I wanted to do it $11 million portfolio, but I didn't have something to do it with. This is the first time we're going financially super saiyan. Right? I'm sorry if that's cheesy. I want to see what your financial super saiyan goals are. Please comment them below. Also, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoy videos like this, please power up that like button, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. We're posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I would love to see you added to our ever-growing and super amazing and positive community. Also, remember that I 100% believe in you. I want to know what your financial super saiyan goals are, and when you feel like you hit it, you're no longer Kaioken, you're no longer training in outer space, but you're hitting a financial super saiyan level. And remember that no matter what, you can do anything that you set your mind to, and never let anyone tell you any differently. Hope you have a fantastic afternoon, and I will see you on the next one.